Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm getting ready to do a reading for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you were meant to find it. All right, Scorpio, let's see where the cards want to take us today. All right, Scorpio, if you'd like to join my newsletter, Become a Love and Lighter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar, and in that webinar I teach you the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Okay, Scorpio, overall energy of the reading is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is an offer of love or apology, or it can signify you're ready to open up your heart again. We will have to see. In your recent past, we have the King of Swords, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. The Fool's wanted to take that leap of faith forward. King of Swords is a plan takes action, cuts out what no longer serves him. Page of Swords can be disappointing messages coming through, can be somebody spying on you, thinking about you, or rereading old text messages, old emails, looking at old pictures. In your current energies, we have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Magician. Three of Cups is my happy, joyous reunion card. Ten of Cups, are we daydreaming about all this love and happiness, or do we feel like we can have it here in the 3D? Magician, master manifester, or can be a trickster. We will have to see. In your potential final outcome, we have the Hermit, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Six of Cups, someone from the past that makes you very happy, possibly a past life soulmate. Could talk about childhood memories and nostalgia. The Hermit is where we go within to figure out what it is we truly want to do for ourselves. Ten of Wands is someone's carrying a very heavy burden. Will they be dropping that burden? Well, I guess we're going to have to find out. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to the Page of Cups. Now let's start clarifying. The Fool. Why is the Fool here? Oh, look at that. I have the Page of Cups on my bottom of my clarifying deck. Oh, the Fool. Why is the Fool here? 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 Okay. Why is the Fool here? The Fool is being clarified by the Nine of Cups, yes, and the Moon. Okay, I felt it. I felt fears. I felt like, okay, I'm shuffling for this card, and all I'm focused on is the dog. As he wants to take that leap of faith forward, but he's afraid of either leaving the dog behind, or as he's walking, he's going to kick the dog, and the dog's going to fall off the cliff. It was like he was more worried about the dog than he was himself, for some strange reason. It was bizarre. And it's wanting to take a leap of faith forward towards their wish fulfillment, but there are fears, hidden fears. But I want to say, I feel like the fears that are hidden, it's like they won't come to fruition. It's something kind of like, I think I used it in one of my other readings, like, you know how sometimes we have these irrational fears that come up? It's like somebody fearing that they'll be walking down the middle of a street and a pterodactyl will come and pick them up and swoop them and take them away. Well, they have been extinct for how many years now? But that's like, I'm afraid that that's going to happen. Well, that can't happen because they don't exist. That's like, saying that I'm going to be impaled by a unicorn. They don't exist. Fears. It's like we're fearing things that aren't real, that aren't going to happen. So somebody wants to take the leap towards what they really want, but they're afraid. And I feel like they're conjuring up all of these fears that could happen, so they don't take the leap. King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? Why? Yeah. Why is the King of Swords here? Yeah. It's like knowing the truth and knowing what needs to be cut out, but they're just not doing it. It's like with the it's like knowing what needs to be cut out, but with the King of Wands here going, I don't know. I don't know. King of Swords is being clarified by the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like what this person is learning is that they themselves are holding them, that they are their biggest roadblock because they're holding themselves back. It's like this King of Swords isn't taking action. He's standing, it's like he's sitting there, not doing anything. He's not doing anything because of the unfounded fears of the King of Wands. And I think that's what that page is letting him know. That look, the reason why you ain't moving is because the King of Wands has unfounded fears, but he's not going to allow, he's not going to show those to you. Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? Why is this Page of Swords here? Yeah. Page of Swords is being clarified by the Chariot and the World. Yeah, so it's kind of like, if this is somebody connected to you, they have unfounded fears. It's almost like they're totally, like I said, a pterodactyl is going to come if they take that leap of faith forward. Oh my gosh, the whole world is going to come to an end if they take that leap towards what they want. Oh, the whole world, all of humanity is going to come to a grinding halt if they do this. That's the kind of unfounded fears that they have. So they stand there and they do nothing. They know the truth of the matter is that that won't happen, but they're not, it's like, nope, I know it will. I know it will. No, it won't. I feel like this Page of Swords is you. And the disappointing message that comes in is that this person can't tell their ass from a hole on the ground, and they can't make a decision which way to go. So you end up closing out the cycle. You end up saying, you know what? Fluff off. I'm moving forward. That's the feeling that I have. Current energies, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and the Magician. 3 of Cups. And look at that. And 3 of Cups is on the bottom of my clarifying deck. 3 of Cups. Why is it 3 of Cups here? Yeah. Somebody, I want to say somebody allowed something to get in the way of their 10 of Pentacles and given the cup. And they know it. They absolutely know it, that they have allowed something or someone to get in the way. These unsubstantiated fears to get in the way. 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Why is this 10 of Cups here? Why? Why is the 10 of Cups here? Yeah. Somebody needs to put the work in if they want all this love and happiness, okay? Because I feel like with the 7 of Pentacles, somebody's looking back at the past, and it's like they're reaping what they sow. They were kind of like too afraid to come towards you, so you said, okay, boop, boop, you know, fluff off, and you walked off in another direction. Because you're like, I can't do this. If you can't come towards me, what am I going to do? Stand here just waiting for you? With your unsubstantiated fears? No, you got to take a look at those, and you got to do something about them. I can't. So you kind of like left. Where it comes to all this love and happiness, somebody is realizing that they need to put the work in, because looking back at the past, they're the ones that screwed this up because of this. The Magician. Why is the Magician here? Possibly of what they've kept hidden, unsubstantiated fears. But like I said, it's almost like I can't take that leap of faith forward towards, I can't take the leap towards what I really want with Scorpio, because a pterodactyl, as soon as I get out of my house, pterodactyl is going to get me before I get to my car and just fly away with me. And you're like, do you realize how ridiculous that sounds? And they're like, oh no, it can happen. It can happen. And you're like, oh no, I got it. I'm out. This person doesn't know which way they're going. Magician is being clarified by the 6 of Wands and the Page of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like a repeating pattern of, instead of realizing that they're the master of their own destiny, it's like, here is a trickster, and it's like they're very much open to being a trickster. As in, yep, I can't go. I have these fears. I have these fears. I have these fears. But this is almost like the disappointing messages that you have. It's like now they're realizing that it's like reinforcing this. Here's all the love and happiness that they could have had. They need to put the work in on themselves, because in the past, they were the ones that it was their fault why this isn't together. But it's almost like they're trying to not be honest with themselves about what they want. Acting like they're open to the relationship, but they're really not. And I think this is clarity that comes in that they're not really open to this. Not open to it because of whatever they're hiding with the moon. And you'll have to let me know if that made sense, because I feel like I feel deception with this magician, but they're not deceiving you, they're deceiving themselves, acting like, yes, I'm open to this, but they're really not. They're not, because of whatever they're hiding with the moon. Potential final outcome: Hermit, Six of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? Why is the Six of Cups here? Why? Yeah. Where it comes to you, they want this and they want to build. Six of Cups is being clarified by Judgment and the Three of Pentacles. They want it. But it's whatever is hidden with this moon, these unsubstantiated fears. Maybe, I don't know, fears of breaking free from something or someone else. Fears of breaking free from their devil. I don't know. The Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Yeah. Somebody's sitting in the quiet. Yeah. And realizing in order to have a new beginning, they got to stick, metaphorically speaking, they got to stick 10 swords into something else, which is this. Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Are we picking up this burden? Are we dropping it? What are we doing with this Ten of Wands? I feel like somebody's realizations here are starting to become this Ten of Wands. That they did this to themselves. That they could have had what they wanted, but they let some unsubstantiated fears, stuff that they could have, if they would have just shown a light on this, they could have resolved it and got rid of it. But instead, it was like they just wanted to keep everything buried. Well, you can't do that. Ten of Wands. Why is it Ten of Wands here? Yeah. Somebody's being illuminated to their own deception. Big time. Somebody's being illuminated to their own deception. And this Page of Cups is you. You came in offering them this. As in, when they stepped towards you for a relationship, you were offering them the cup. But it's almost like they did everything that they could to self-sabotage it because of whatever this was. They're carrying the 10 Wands of burden. What they're being illuminated to is that they've been lying to themselves this entire time about this cup. It's not toxic. The cup isn't toxic. The cup is what they want. It's what they want to drink from. Yeah, being at a crossroads, because here you are coming in to offer them a cup. I believe somebody offered them a cup in the past, and it was a pestle with the poison. This is the chalice from the palace with the brew that is true. And they don't realize that. Yes. So somebody's afraid to take that leap because of possibly something or someone that happened in their past that they need to get over. Because they're looking at that chalice that you're handing them, and you're handing them a chalice with good intentions. And it's like they're just too afraid to take it. 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody wants to move forward towards all of the love, but they're all up in their head about accepting this cup. Because like I said, the chalice they were offered in the past had the pestle with the poison in it. The chalice that you're offering them is the chalice from the palace with the brew that is true. They just need to get rid of these unsubstantiated fears. They need to heal from the past in order to take this chalice. So this is up to them. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, please email me at gina@tarotbyginamarie.com. Love and light, everybody.